Cambodia to receive Poland-donated COVID-19 vaccines. About 300,000 doses of COVID-19 AstraZeneca vaccine from Poland will arrive Cambodia in the evening of January 25. Mobile pumps installed as water shortages continue for farmers. Mobile water pumps were installed in some provinces as farmers continue to water shortages that threaten the dry season rice crops. Forecast says possibility of rain for Cambodia in next few days. The Ministry of Water Resources and Meteorology has issued a weather forecast for Cambodia from January 26 to February 1, 2022. Omicron community infections in Cambodia rises to 214 in 50 days. Cambodia's community infection cases of the Omicron variant of concern of coronavirus has reached 214 since the first case was recorded on December 14, 2021. Relief for heroes. Improved C-19 situation eases pressure on healthcare workers. After a grueling 2 years on the front lines of the battle against COVID-19, Cambodia's heroic white shirt troopers can finally find some much-needed respite after the government has allowed home treatment to become a norm and the virus situation has improved. Indonesian president affirms support for establishment of ASEAN consultative meeting on Myanmar. Indonesian President Joko Widodo has reaffirmed the importance of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, ASEAN's 5-point consensus on Myanmar, during his phone talks with Cambodian Prime. COVID-19 insurance options for foreign tourists in Thailand mulled as Cambodia's requirements stuck in grey area. Foreign tourists are likely to have more insurance options to cover hospital and hotel isolation expenses in Thailand, as the government is trying to solve the problem of COVID-infected tourists refusing to pay for medication or running away from hotels. Cambodia reports 0 deaths from COVID-19 for 20 days. Cambodia had seen 0 deaths from the COVID-19 for 20 days straight, the country's health ministry said in a statement on January 23. ASEAN COVID-19 Table 25 January 2022. ASEAN as a whole has reported more than 16.2 million COVID-19 cases. Of this, more than 820,000 are active cases as of January 25. Minister of Education vows to reduce COVID-19 impact on education system. The Minister of Education, Youth and Sports has stated that Cambodia is working to reduce the impact of COVID-19 on the education system by shifting to a multidisciplinary approach in the education system. After long lull of no infections or deaths of COVID-19 infection patients in Thailand, 10 cases detected Sunday. 10 entrants from Cambodia were tested positive for COVID-19 in Thailand on Sunday. They comprise the 10 out of the 195 imported cases detected, including 36 from Russia, 16 each from Mongolia and Germany, and 11 from Ukraine. Japan boosts Cambodia's fighting capacity with provision of fire engines to Phnom Penh Municipal Administration. The Japanese government has provided 4 second-hand fire engines to Phnom Penh Municipal Police under the Grant Assistance for Grassroots Human Security Projects (Kusanan Grant). Assessment of Internet Development in Cambodia initiated. The Cambodia Academy of Digital Technology (CAT), in collaboration with UNESCO, has launched an initiative to conduct an assessment of Internet development in Cambodia, using UNESCO's Internet Universality Indicators. Full vaccination of populations still short of being achieved. The government is pushing for the elusive full vaccination against COVID-19 of all its citizens, as well as 3rd and 4th doses, in spite of the achievement that over 75% of the general population is fully vaccinated. First anniversary of GI registration of Mondulkiri wild honey. The indigenous Bunong communities in Mondulkiri province are looking forward to celebrating the first anniversary on January 29 of the registration of Mondulkiri wild honey as a geographical indication (GI) product. Kang weighs in on Van Sinpec internal dispute over leadership. Amid the fight for the leadership among 2 factions within Royalist Van Sinpec, Minister of Interior Sa Keng has urged the party leadership to resolve its internal matter before holding a congress to elect a new legitimate president. ACU issues warrants for 11 people involved in public document forgery. The Anti-Corruption Unit, ACU, has summoned 11 people residing on Koh Rong Island to come to its headquarters on February the 7th, over their alleged involvement in public document forgery. PM's advisor accuses district governor of grabbing land. Prime Minister Hun Sen's advisor Pen In has sent a letter to the Interior Minister Sa Keng, accusing Mondulkiri Province's Orang district governor Sikh Muni of grabbing state land and spirit land of indigenous people. 34 party-goers suffer from food poisoning in Kampot. A group of friends who gathering for a party yesterday ended their celebration with 34 people of them suffering from food poisoning. Govt seeks China training in heart and lung surgery. The government on Saturday requested assistance from China to train human resources in heart and lung surgery to help modernize the health sector in the kingdom. Phillip Bank launches big promotion for its customers. Phillip Bank, the only Singaporean-owned commercial bank here and one of the leading financial institutions in Cambodia, has launched a big promotion where the customers can save from $1,000 and stand a chance to win prizes that are more than 200 times their savings. Govt focuses on improving education system to meet UN goals. The government is set to focus on improving its education system to meet the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, by using technology, distance learning and restructuring school curricula. Citizen journalists raise concerns about following media ethics. Even as citizen journalists become popular online and amateur reporters use social media to post breaking news and commentary on hot topics, government and journalists are concerned that they know little about the ethics of professional journalism. 36 Vietnamese deported for illegal online gambling. 36 Vietnamese who were arrested on Saturday for operating and involving in illegal online gambling activity in Kampot province have been deported to their homeland via the Prek Chak International Border Checkpoint in Kampong Trach district on Sunday. National policy in the pipeline to support electric vehicles. Ministry of Public Works is in the midst of initiating a national policy to support electric vehicles, EVs, in Cambodia. Jealous husband stabs wife to death. In a fit of jealousy, a restaurant supervisor stabbed his wife in the chest multiple times by using a vegetable knife until she collapsed and subsequently succumbed to her injuries at her workplace in Kampong Spu province yesterday. South Carolina upholds conviction of police officer, 2 others for violating C-19 measures. The Supreme Court yesterday upheld the conviction of a police officer and his 2 domestic workers, who were sentenced to 18 months and 12 months in jail respectively, for violating the law on the prevention of COVID-19 and the prevention of infectious diseases early last year. Ministry of Public Works vows to promote use of electric vehicles in Cambodia. Senior Minister and Minister of the Ministry of Public Works, Sun Chanthol, met with representatives of the Cambodia Automotive Industry Federation, CAIF, to discuss policies for the promotion of the use of electric cars in the country. Cambodia to host World Bays Club's 2022 World Congress in December. The 2022 World Congress of the Most Beautiful Bays in the World Club, World Bays Club, will be held in December this year in Pre Sihanouk Province and Dar Asaka Resort in Koh Kong.